album sales anymore. Like when everybody's like, oh, he's selling low album, but he's getting the most shows. Keep in mind, all the money they spent to promote this album, he's got to pay that back first. So he's not going to get any of that money back anyways. But I will tell you this, when that person goes on the road and they're getting $60,000 a night, that's all their money. The label don't get that money because they didn't put in for that. They didn't fucking do anything to promote the show. They didn't help that man get on the road. They didn't help that girl get on the road. They didn't help none of that. So, you know, even with like, when it comes to like stuff like when I like sample a song and then, you know, we go to clear the sample or something like that. And then they, you know, they're like, we want 70% of the song. I'm like, all right, cool. Take it. You want 100? You can have 100% of the fucking song. I don't give a shit. Because you know why? This song's going to be so big, I'm going to be on the road for the next 2 years getting $60,000 a night. You're going to be waiting on royalty checks, which is probably going to be about $13 a month. Fuck do I give a fuck if you take it? I don't give a shit how much of the percentage. And most of that money that's coming from where you're getting your percentage from is going back to the label anyways. I don't give a fuck about that. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? That's just, oh my God. That's just, I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not gonna speak on that. Apparently, I'm not supposed to talk about other people on this fucking stream.
If y'all haven't noticed by now, you know, I'm a fan of T-Pain and what he has going on, and we're doing a series, T-Pain Exposes. We got a video that's already up about him exposing the rig charts. Go watch that right here. And then we also got a video now talking about how to clear samples or the science behind clearing samples, because it sounds like he don't even clear samples. This is something that I've been talking to producers and artists about for a very long time. A lot of independent artists come to me and ask me, how did I get my samples cleared? Should they get samples cleared? If you're anyone who wants to know the answer to that question, or if you're anyone who really wants to know how the music business works in this regard, I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna give you 3 steps with things that can really help you with your music career. Before I do that, hit like, hit share, comment, follow, subscribe, and make sure you watch the entire video.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from Group82University.com, and right here we got Tallahassee Payne talking about clearing samples. No fluff. Get straight to the point. Number 1 point I want you to take away from this video: sampling doesn't pay. You know, hip-hop was built on the backs of sampling. Sampling from soul records, from funk records. That's essentially how hip-hop started on August 11th, 1973 at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in Bronx, New York. DJ Kool Herc. That entire generation, their parents were listening to soul and funk records, but the drum breaks, the instrumental part of the records would be the most fun part of the record, and the DJs would just play the instrumental part of all these records to create its own dance party. Eventually, people started talking or emceeing over this part of the record, which led to rap. So sampling has always been a part of the hip-hop lexicon because kids in the hood could not afford full orchestras, but they could afford to bite someone's violins or drums or keys off this CD or tape that they found in their parents' crib. So because of that, we love sampled music in hip-hop. It seems like the samples add an extra element emotionally to the record. At the same time, it kind of drives the song and the chorus in a direction without the artist having to really overthink the hook. It can focus on their rhyme. Now, this has developed over the years, but the thing about sampling is that sampling doesn't pay. When you sample someone's record, technically you need to get permission from them. If you are a smaller independent artist that doesn't have a huge following, they're probably not going to care if you sample their record. As you become bigger in this game, people are going to come after you every time you have a hit record. Every time you have a hit, there's a writ. W-R-I-T. That means somebody got sued. And you can ask any major artist, go Google Kendrick Lamar lawsuits or Jay-Z lawsuits or any artist in lawsuits, and you will see people trying to sue them for their classic songs, in some cases their classic albums. That's why you heard T-Pain say, you know, if y'all want to use the song or you want to own the song, you can have it. 70% yours, 100% yours, because he doesn't care. As long as the song gets out and it goes, he can do shows. Now, as far as the ownership with the publishing, the royalties, I don't know which part he was talking about, but sampling usually means the publishing. If he wants to completely give that up, I don't think that's that smart of an idea, which leads me to point number 2. Passive income versus active income. What is passive income? Passive income is song royalties, ebook royalties, YouTube ad revenue, TubeBuddy affiliate sales. It's money that you make where you don't have to be present for. Anytime you're making money when you're asleep, that's passive income. That's the goal. I try to get as many passive income streams as I possibly can. Active income is when you show your ass up to work every day and they give you a check for that. If you don't bring your ass to work, you don't get paid. Artists need to start thinking about passive income streams. If you want me to do a video on passive income streams from musicians, write that down in the comments right now, because that's something I'm thinking about doing. But right here, publishing and royalties can be passive income for you. T-Pain doesn't care about the passive income. He wants the active income, which is doing a show. T-Pain gets $60,000 per show per this video right here, what he just said. That's a great get. But to get money at a show, you gotta be there. You gotta perform. You gotta be able to stand up most of the time. Shout out 2 Chainz when he was hurt. You gotta be healthy. You gotta have a stage performance. You might have to get drunk. Some of y'all might have to get coked up. Whatever it is you need to do, getting that $60,000, although it's a great cash windfall, it's a lot of active work that goes into it. When you own your publishing and your royalties, you ain't gotta do nothing but just sit back and let the checks come in. So I completely get what T-Pain is saying right now, as opposed to, instead of me worrying about will this song get cleared because I don't want to agree to their percentages, I'm gonna clear the song no matter what, because I'm gonna get on the road and get to that $60,000. But the real winner here is the one that owns those songs that T-Pain is now working for, because since he doesn't own the record anymore, anytime he performs that song, he's getting someone else paid from his own art form. So therefore, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to give up your publishing, because in my opinion, passive income always trumps active income. And the third and final point, this is actually 6, but you know, y'all ain't stupid. The third and final point that I want you to take away from here is that content pays. One song can make you a lot of money. It can make you publishing, it can get you royalties, it can get you shows, it can get you sync deals, it can get you licensing, it can get you a lot of money. And the same thing can happen with your social media content too. One of these videos goes up on Instagram, has affiliate links in there. Goes up on YouTube, has affiliate links in there. If I want to, through the Facebook Brand Collabs Manager, I can pitch businesses to have their ads run through my Instagram or Facebook video that is this one right here. Or on YouTube, I upload the video, turn monetization on, and they run ads for me and I get money off of that. They're advertisements for my business. Y'all go to group82music.com and y'all buy playlist placements. Y'all go to group82university.com and you buy my class, How to Market Your Music on Social Media. And there's so many other ways that I make money off of this content. Content pays. In T-Pain's case right here, the content is the song. For most of the artists watching this right now, the content is your music. Do not think the only way to get paid from your music is if somebody buys it or somebody streams it. You gotta find ways to repurpose your content. You gotta find ways to repurpose your music where it's constantly paying you. Are you saying things inside of the song that you own? If you go listen to my album True Support, you're gonna hear group82music.com all throughout the album. Why? Because I wanted to kind of give y'all that mixtape feel. I wanted to keep shouting out my business, group82music.com, so y'all can go there and buy some shit. That's how this works. You have to find ways to get paid off your content. So for those y'all that are so caught up on getting this sample clear, and I need to reach out to Dr. Dre, and I need to reach out to the Beatles, I need to reach out to Bruce Springsteen, they're not answering the phone for you. They don't care about that sample, man. Quit overthinking this. You have 3 fans. The last song you put out, it got 12 streams. You think anybody cares if you sampling their music? They don't care, so stop worrying about it. Get the music out. Market it successfully on social media. Buy my class so it teaches you how to do that. Once the song starts getting a bunch of streams, you're gonna get a bunch of residual revenue, and then you can find ways to repurpose the content from there. But don't shoot yourself in the foot worrying about getting a sample cleared when nobody really knows who you are right now. If you're an artist who's ready to get your music popping, regardless if you cleared that sample or not, and once again, I'm not a lawyer, so this ain't legal advice. I'm just telling you, as far as a businessman, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But if you're an artist who's ready to get your music popping, you need to take the class How to Market Your Music on Social Media. Go enroll in it right now. You on Instagram, click the link up top and enroll. You on YouTube, click the link in the box and enroll. Out the pod. Y'all stay true.
Scroll, 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 scroll.
Group82university.com.